there, friends. My name is Marissa Coleman. I am a first-year second grade teacher in the Pacific Northwest, and this is a week in my life. Hey guys, so it is Monday morning, October 17th. It is early. You can hear it in my voice. It's actually just 7:30, but that's fine. I just arrived at work, gonna head in and get things ready. We've got a big week planned. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of content we're going through. I will actually, in this vlog, have footage of me teaching. I'm very excited about that. I have to film 2 of my lessons this week, an ELA lesson and a math lesson for a study that I am a part of. So I will have some teaching footage for you guys. I'm super excited about that. Trying to think what else big we have going on this week. Nothing much, but things always come up. They do. I got everything ready for the week last night. Got my car all ready. Got my bag all ready. Our house is in a good place to start a new week. So I love starting Mondays like that and getting in early, getting everything set up. It just feels so good. Okay, so let's go get started. Okay, so we're in the classroom. Let me show you a couple things. So we are now doing kindergarten buddies every Friday, which is super fun. So I've added that to our schedule for each week. So we're paired up with one of the kindergarten classes at the school, and we get to do a little 20-minute activity with them each week, which is super fun. I need to update our social studies anchor chart to something about ancient Asia, since that's what we're learning about now instead of fairy tales and tall tales. Our pumpkins are coming along, getting our party earned. Super excited about our party. It's gonna be a lot of fun. What else? Oh, okay, this is so sad, but I have had to scrap our groups. Way too complicated for second graders. I have learned my lesson. So instead we do that whole ketchup, mustard, pickle, mayo thing for the last hour of the day. And I'm just making it a lot simpler. So far it's working well. Hopefully once we get into the swing of that and get a little better independent work, I can start pulling small groups, but I'm kind of just winging it right now. This week we're gonna finish working on our astronaut book. Most of the kids have finished their first draft. So we will be editing and publishing this week. And then hopefully by the end of the week, I can send in our finished product, and then we'll get our book. So again, this is through Student Treasures. They send you this whole kit to publish a book as a class, and then you just send it back. It's all free. And they send you a published book. And I believe the way they make their money is you send home order forms to parents. And if parents want to buy a copy of the book, they can order one. So, yeah. So we'll be sending those home this week as well. Yeah, I also need to, I'm in charge of mystery staff member. So we do a certificated and a classified mystery staff member each week. On Monday, I send out 3 clues about each person that they sent in through a Google form. And then on Friday, we reveal it. I put the clues up on the whiteboard in the lounge next to a space where people can write their guesses. So a couple things to get done this morning. I will check in with you in a little bit. Okay, so I got my oil diffuser. I put some sweet orange in there to wake us up on a Monday. Got that going. I sorted out all of my Scholastic news articles, clipped them, put them in our drawer for extra work if we need it. And I wanted to show you guys our door. Okay, so this is our door. It says, this pumpkin patch is super friendly and not suspicious at all. Probably. Then we have all these really happy looking pumpkins. But then when you look up closely, they're evil underneath. Dun 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 dun. Ta-da! Ta-da! Hey guys, so it's my planning time. My kiddos are at PE. We are doing a mystery science lesson for our science today. We are doing the seed activity where you make the students can choose to make one of 3 different types of seeds, like seed structures, and then they can drop them from their chair to see how far it travels, because seeds are designed to be carried away from the parent tree so that they can successfully grow and survive. So we're going to be learning why seeds have the shapes that they have. So that's what we'll be doing for science. I'm about to go to the copy room and make, because we're going to be reviewing addition with friends of 10s and making doubles, friends of 10 and making doubles. But I also want to do this cute haunted house activity I saw on Instagram where you do the roof. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm going to go make it and then I'll show you. But before I show you, we will be doing our science lesson, and then we will be doing our our first unit 1 skills test, and then we'll be going to lunch. Then after lunch, we will do our math lesson. So gotta go prep. I got about 9 minutes till I gotta pick up the kiddos. Let's go. Hey guys, it is now lunchtime. I have about 8 minutes until I need to go pick up the kids to start math. Science ended up taking the entire hour, so we did not start our test yet. So I'm going to shift everything one day down this week because the health screening we had scheduled for Friday just got moved during that time. So that will work out perfectly. Let me show you the little haunted house I made. Okay, so I saw something along these lines on Instagram. If you know who is responsible for it, let me know and I will give them credit in the description box below. But this is like a simplified version. I'm just gonna put the 3 numbers that make up the fact family in this number bond that makes up the roof. And then they have to fill in the equations here. Then once they have the equations and they've checked it off with me, they can decorate their haunted house. They can color it, add things in the windows, add things on the roof. Should be a lot of fun. So we're going to review doubles, making 10s, and then when we're done with that, we will do our number bond. So after that, we have recess, and then after recess, we will be working on our astronaut story. So that's the rest of our day.
Friends, friends, we can be friends. Friends, friends. Friends, friends.
Hello friends, I am now heading home from work. The last hour of the day went pretty well. We got most of our drafts edited and we even wrote up the final version, a lot of the kiddos did, that they'll be copying onto the paper to be published. And I think we're gonna start that tomorrow just because I've had a lot of absent kiddos or kiddos that are having trouble completing this project. So I think if I get my faster kids done, like started and done tomorrow, that I'll be able to get them working on something independent on like Thursday or Friday and help my other kiddos finish as well. Because my goal is to get this sent off this weekend so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I can start working on our handwriting curriculum and our writing studio with CKLA. So we are definitely going to be finishing our book this week. I stopped at Wendy's to pick up dinner for the family. I swear Mondays are our toughest day to do like homemade dinner because so we have my stepdaughters Wednesday night through Saturday night, and that's like when we do all of our planned meals because we've got like a full family those nights. And then Saturday night and Sunday it's either leftovers or we'll pick up like a sandwich from the local grocery store and stuff. And then Monday night rolls around and we still haven't gone grocery shopping yet. So fast food it is. It was a pretty good day. The kids were pretty chatty. We had some struggles. I had one kid have a meltdown 10 minutes before it was time to go home. And I was so exasperated. I just turned to him and I just went, really? Right before we're going home? We have to do this now? I'm so bad. So I don't know. Sometimes I think that will work. Like it'll just like snap them back into reality. Like, oh, this is an inconvenience to other people when I act like this. I don't know. Who knows what works? Probably people who have been doing this a lot longer than me. All right. Well, I am getting home and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. Today is Tuesday, October 18th. I just arrived at school. It is about 7 something. So I'm about to head inside. I'm feeling a little anxious this morning, so my vibe is kind of off. I'm hoping that once I get into the classroom and start getting into the groove of things that I will start feeling a little bit better. But yeah, we've got some good plans today. I shifted our test, our CKLA skills test for Unit 1 to today. So we've got that going on. I've got a long planning period today, so hopefully I'll get some planning done for next week. Yeah, and it should be a good day. Let's go. So it is now my planning time. I just got finished meeting with the TOSA. It's a teacher on special assignment for gifted students. So I chatted with her about how I'm meeting the needs of my gifted students, and I went over with her how my centers or rotations are so complicated that my kiddos haven't been able to grasp it. So I haven't been able to start pulling small groups for ELA. So she went over with me some ways to explicitly instruct and to introduce it more slowly, more deliberately. So hopefully starting next week after we finish our book, I'll be able to start working on that with them, and hopefully we'll find some more success so I can start pulling small groups. I have just a couple minutes before I need to go pick up my kiddos. I've got all of their dividers out on their desks for our ELA skills test. And I started coloring this guy. I think it's turning out really cute. I'm really happy about it. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom and then go get the kiddos. See you soon. Hey guys, gosh, I am just drained. So I'm not gonna go into detail, but I had a student have complete breakdown today to the point where we had to evacuate the classroom. And I just spent the rest of the day trying not to throw up from stress, trying not to cry. It was not fun. Because before we got to the point of evacuation, I was dealing with the behavior for like half an hour till it escalated to the point where we needed to evacuate. And it's just days like this that this is why the job is hard. This is why people leave the profession. I just don't have any words. I am ready to go home and relax and not think about the rest of the day. We missed basically all of our math time today. It was all gone. All gone. And the time of the day after the incident happened, the kids had a hard time focusing and we hardly got anything done. It's just, I mean, you know, you talk about like classroom strategies, teaching methods, pedagogy, like all of the stuff that makes you an amazing teacher. But how can you get good at that when you feel like you're just treading water, managing behavior, and just getting kids to listen to you? Like, some of my students just don't think I'm serious or think I'm just making noise unless I yell. And look, I have consequences. I follow through. But they still just so much disrespect. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just hard. It's just hard. This is definitely a hard day. So anyway, I'm going home and I'm going to relax. Going to figure out dinner. So my husband and my daughter are at my stepdaughter's volleyball game. And I am not going to think about teaching for the rest of the night. Don't get me wrong, I still love my job. It is still a great job. But I need a break tonight. So I will check in with you tomorrow when I am refreshed, when I've had therapy, because I have my therapy appointment on Wednesday mornings. Anyway, I will check in with you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, very good. So, between each whoa, there was something, oh, bless you, that was repeated. Who runs the show?
Abuela.
Abuela. She led them here how many years ago?
So many.
So many years ago. Why do you think that was repeated over and over? Songs and our drums, we are still here. What do you think the author is trying to tell the readers?
They're still here and they're playing around, and they want them to know that they're water.
I love that. That's great. We haven't read the book yet, so we don't know what it's talking about, but we're making our best guess. We're going to answer this question again after we've read the book. Water is the first medicine. Nokomis told me. What do you think Nokomis means?
I don't know. Your name.
Maybe grandma.
Your name.
Maybe it's her name. And sewage pipes that would destroy the water and make it so they couldn't drink it anymore. So what did they want to protect?
The water.
The water. They wanted to keep the water the way it was, free and safe to drink. Hey friends. So it is Wednesday evening. I didn't get a chance to chat with you today, so I'm sitting down now and I have a few minutes. Today was a pretty good day. Sorry, my makeup is smearing. It always happens. As you just saw some footage of me teaching our ELA lesson. Got a little taste of my class. A little crazy, but overall very good. And the rest of the day, so we had indoor recess for the first time today because we've gotten a lot of smoke in the air from the fires. And it did not go well. I came back from lunch and a couple kids were crying. So we had to spend half an hour like debriefing indoor recess and what went wrong and what our expectations are for next time. And then we put that into practice during second recess shortly before the kids went home. So that was crazy. We did a little bit of math. Then I had to go to a different building for a training with the other second grade teachers where we took an opinion essay that we had given our students an opportunity to write, and we evaluated them together. So yeah, now I'm home. There's a few things I'd like to get done. My husband, stepdaughters, and daughter are at the local high school or middle school volleyball game, I think. They won't be back for a few hours. So there's a lot I'd like to get done while they're gone. I brought home some groceries, so first thing I'm gonna do is go put those away. I'm gonna take out my hair, my space buns, figure out what we're gonna do for dinner, and figure out when I'm gonna start making it so that it's ready when they're home. I was gonna go on a walk, but because of the smoke outside, I'm just going to do a workout here inside. There's laundry on the bed I wanna put away, and if I can, I'd like to clean our bathroom. So I should probably get started. Got a lot to do. Hey friends, it is Thursday night. So hopefully I cleaned off my phone today, so I'm hoping I'm able to find the video that I took earlier today of the fireplace going in my classroom on the big screen, but because that's the only footage I got from today. Today was fine. It was our second day of all indoor recesses because of the smoke. Also, it was cloudy and dark, so that added some, what do I want to say, some downerness for the kiddos. So they just kind of had a hard time today. We were just cooped up in our room all day. No chance. The only time we left our room was when the kids went to PE, which was so helpful, and when they went to lunch. The rest of the time, there was a straight, what would it be? A straight 3 hours just in our classroom. Kids were not having it. So what I did was, turn my lights on. Okay. What I did was, the kids were getting crazy and out of control. So I just said we were gonna have some quiet time. So for the second half of math, for about half an hour, I dimmed all the lights. I put a fireplace on the big screen. I played some peaceful fall music, and I had them all work on, I just gave them a piece of paper with some lines and space at the top. And I had them do create a Halloween subtraction word problem. So they had to write the problem, then they had to, the equation, then they had to write out the word problem using Halloween stuff like ghosts or whatever, and then they had to illustrate it at the top in the drawing space. So that was good. So that way we had some downtime. Then I turned on the lights and we did a couple virtual roller coasters just to kind of wake us back up again. And then we did recess, indoor recess, and then we worked on our astronaut books. So they were kind of losing it by the end of the day. And, but it was okay. It was a pretty good day. No major behavior issues. So it was all right. But anyway, I got home, hung out with my husband and my daughter for a little bit. My stepdaughters are already at the high school for tonight's volleyball game. We have some family friends that will be playing in the high school volleyball game, so we're gonna go watch it and support them. So we're headed there right now, and that will be the rest of our night. So I will catch up with you in the morning. Tomorrow we are going to be doing our other filmed lesson. So I've got my big math lesson that we're going to film. So you'll at least get to see that. Anyways, I will talk to you later.
Yes.
know. Can you explain to the class what nocturnal means? That's when the sun is going down.
I saw one when I was camping.
Yeah?
With my dad.
Because they sleep during the day and they're awake at night. Okay, so let's do another.
You're not using your fancy voice.
Sure. I'll give you one. I want to give everyone a turn.
Okay.
Let's go over a few new words. Some bats are herbivores. Say herbivores. Herbivores. Herbivores only eat plants. Some bats are omnivores. Say omnivores. Omnivores eat plants and animals like bugs. Now say carnivore. Carnivores only eat meat.
Unless you know that it's not. I just for your specialist
You guys know a lot about that.
Oh, I draw bats differently.
Everyone draws it differently, and that's
Do
okay.
you want to see my bat though?
You guys can all hold them up. Okay, here's my little bat. All right, everybody hold up your bat pictures for everyone to see. If you'd like to share, turn it so everyone can see. Hey friends, it is Friday morning. My kiddos are in art right now. They will be done in about 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes left of my prep period. Long prep periods are so nice for getting things done, but I also put a lot of pressure on myself for long prep periods to get like a million things done. So I usually actually feel more successful on days with short prep periods because it feels like I've accomplished a lot in a small amount of time. So mixed feelings. We've had such a good morning. Oh my goodness. Every single kid did their morning work. That is huge. I have so many kids lately that have been struggling with getting distracted, talking to friends, but I started laying down the law and said, I am only going to punch your punch card if you've been working the whole time. Because before, I've just been kind of moving towards that. I was just like, okay, if you're working when I come by, I will punch your punch card. But we're almost 2 months into school, so it's about time to kick it into gear. So I was so proud of them. It made it so good. So you just saw me going over their morning work with them. Let's see. So today we have a cool day. After they get back, we're going to be doing our first lesson for CKLA Skills 2. So it's the second unit. So we're going to do our first lesson. And after that, we have lunch. Then after lunch, we are doing my recorded math lesson that I'm filming on place value. After math is done, we will have our kinder buddies come visit our class and we'll be reading to them and with them. And then they have recess and it's super rainy outside, but hopefully that means that, I mean, it looks like there's kids out there now, so I don't think we're gonna have indoor recess today because I think the air quality is finally clean enough. So I don't care. I'll put on a raincoat for second recess and go out there, but I'm just so glad the kids are getting outside. They need it so bad. After that, they'll come back and we're going to finish our astronaut books. After today, we're not going to dedicate any more days to finishing it. It's just going to be kids who haven't done it yet. We'll need to do that during the catch-up portion of our last hour of the day. And I have to have it submitted by October 31st. So we got to get it done. So yeah, and then they'll clean up, we'll sanitize, I'll do my bathroom drawing. So I don't know if I told you guys this, but for bathrooms now, I have a sign out sheet. I would show it to you, but the kids' names are on it. But they have 3 check boxes because they can go 3 times during the day. They can go for free during lunch, recess, or choice time. But if they go any other time, they have to mark one of the check boxes. Any check boxes that they leave open, I count up and then I put their name in that many times on a name spinny wheel, a virtual one. So, you know, the less you go to the bathroom during the week, the higher your odds are of getting your name picked. If your name gets picked, I'll do like 5. They get to come up and pick a prize from the prize box. So we're doing that this afternoon. Sanitizing our desks, which we do every Friday. And they'll go home. So it's a good day. Tonight is my nephew's homecoming football game. So we're going to that tonight. So my day is all booked and planned out. In the last like 7 minutes here, I'm just going to review my lesson material for my skills lesson and for my math lesson. And I'm just gonna have to plan for next week this weekend because I have not had time. So I'm gonna take home some writing studio stuff and use some materials that the TOSA shared with me on teaching students how to work independently. We're gonna really hone in on that next week. So yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Many Legos are there? How many circles there are maybe? How many pieces there are? What are some different ways we can describe this picture? Values represents more.
One.
The one,
Because it's 100.
because it stands for 100, which is much bigger than just 5. You write your name, then you write the date, then you roll your dice 3 times, get your 3 numbers, write them on the side, and you figure out what order you want to put them in to get the biggest possible number. Then you look to your partner and you say, whose is bigger? Then you circle yes or no. Then you write Y. Everyone is frozen looking at me. To infinity.
And beyond.
You're going to shuffle them and you're going to draw 3 cards without looking. And you're going to try and make a number that's bigger than your first number. Hey friends, just heading home from work. It is Friday afternoon. It was a really good day. I was so proud of my kids. Today they got, and I think I already told you this, but they got all their morning work done. Our video lesson went well. They were engaged. They had fun. Kinder Buddies was really cute. We got a lot done in the afternoon, getting people finished with their pages in the astronaut book. And then we did our bathroom drawing, which the kids loved. Sanitized our desks, cleaned up, and the week is done. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you like seeing the teaching clips, please comment below and let me know, because I will try to include more of them if that is the case. And make sure you give me a follow on Instagram at Happy Stepping. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, subscribe if you want to see the rest of my videos upcoming. This next week I will hopefully be vlogging. I guess I'll probably be doing 2 weeks in a row. I will hopefully be vlogging our Halloween party, which will be so fun. I hope you guys have a great week. I will talk to you later, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.